Hello everybody. So if you're in this community here in Facebook, you may be somebody who has the desire to lose weight. And I offer a weight loss program for men and women, specifically that are over the age of 35 years old and who want to lose weight in a totally different way than is the majority is presented to people to lose weight, and the majority of the programs that are out there these days. So if you're somebody who wants to lose weight, but also you have tried many diets in the past, you have not gotten the results that you've desired, maybe you're on the edge of giving up and you feel like you just have to accept this reality indefinitely. I know how frustrating it can be to try to do a variety of programs and not get the results that you had hoped for. How frustrating that can be to feel like you just keep getting stuck at square one, and you start to feel like, maybe this is just it and I just need to accept my body for this and how it is. But in that, there's a lot of suffering that can occur. Something that I see in clients before they work with me is these really, intense, impacts on their self-esteem, their self-worth. Many times they feel guilty, that they've brought their health issues upon themselves and that it somehow is their fault. There's a lot of limited thinking that comes as a byproduct of mainstream approaches to dieting. And one of the biggest ones is the reliance on willpower and the extremism and the intense dietary restrictions that are encouraged in mainstream dieting. And so when a person goes on one of those diets and they rely on their willpower, which is extremely difficult, without addressing many of the underlying contributing factors that can lead to a person being overweight, there's only a matter of time before weakness meets opportunity and you totally fall off your diet. Or if you're not addressing some of the underlying causes that are contributing to the excess weight in the first place, like imbalances in the microbiome or even toxicity in the body, you may not even be losing weight by doing the restricted dieting that you're even trying to begin with. Or if you're not addressing mindset issues of the way that you metabolize stress, addressing trauma in your life, all of those things can contribute to excess weight. And most of those issues are not even looked at when it comes to mainstream approaches to weight loss. It's usually 100% about diet and dietary restriction. In that, a person may feel, as I said, guilt and shame, or just, not feeling proud of your body, going to events and not feeling like you can wear what you want, not feeling attractive to your partner, or maybe even you're putting dating on the back burner because you feel like you won't be able to really fully begin your life until you lose the weight. And so sometimes men and women will not date, or they'll isolate themselves because they feel like they're not ready, or even go after, certain work opportunities or many other situations in life that you feel like you can't go after because you're not of this weight, and life will begin when you lose the weight, but then you can't lose the weight. So it kind of keeps you in this holding spot. And then not to mention all of the other attached health issues that can happen when you are overweight. Of course, it can make you feel more physical pain, aching joints, back issues. There could be heart disease issues, cardiovascular issues, high cholesterol, high blood pressure, skin disorders, and digestive issues are also common in people who are overweight. Low energy, fatigue, difficulty concentrating, and so many other health issues as well. So the primary causes of, being overweight can be dietary related, but also we have, environmental exposures in our environment. Obesogens is a chemical that is put in a lot of our mainstream food supplies, and can be found in plastics and other chemicals and solvents that actually trick the body into producing more fat cells in the body and increase their fat cell storage. We also have issues with the gut bacteria, our microbiome, the overuse of antibiotics in our livestock or pharmaceutical antibiotics impact our microbiome, and our gut bacteria plays a huge role in what we desire to eat, our dietary behaviors, and how we hold on to fat. And then, of course, many of us are underneath a lot of stress, and chronic stress impacts how we hold on to fat in the body, specifically belly fat. And then when people go on some of these diets, which can be stressful, then you're contributing to the stress hormones in your body and can also be contributing to holding on to fat rather than losing it. And so I'm mentioning all of those things because it's really not as simple as relying on your willpower. So that said, even when I speak to a lot of men and women that have all of those issues and feel that way, one of the most common things that I hear from people is that I'm not ready. I don't feel like I'm ready to go on a weight loss journey. And so if that's you, if you feel like you're not ready, I want to just invite you now to explore what that means to you. Because what I have found in most of the men and women that I talk to, when they say that they're not ready, I would like to ask you, what specifically are you saying that you're not ready for? What is it that you're saying I'm not ready for? You're not ready to be healthy. You're not ready to feel, proud of your body. You're not ready to be out of physical pain. You're not ready to sleep comfortably at night because you're not worried about your health. You're not ready to have decreased health anxiety. You're not ready to fit into the clothing that you want to wear. You're not ready to feel attractive and beautiful. You're not ready to feel confident. You're not ready to step out of shame. Probably not. Those are probably not the things that you're saying, I'm not ready for that. What you're probably saying, I'm not ready for, is what you think is going to be this extreme, commitment, to making this huge dietary change, and that it's going to take a lot of your life, and that you're going to have to make adjustments to your social life, that you're going to have to isolate yourself from family and friends, that you're going to have to say no to certain foods, and that you might fail. You may not be able to do it. And so you want to wait until you feel like you can do it. But what you're saying, when you're thinking of all those things, what you're thinking about is all the ways that you've approached it in the past. And the way that you've approached it in the past has been this mainstream dieting approach, which has been something of intense, unending restriction, where you've had to rely on your willpower, make certain social adjustments, and it's stressful and it's difficult. And statistically, most people fail at that approach. So I want to invite you to consider taking me up on a free consultation. So this is not something that I typically offer, and I'm only offering it to members who are in this group. So if you're a member in my Facebook community, you can have direct access. I'm putting the link in the description for a free consultation with me. This is going to be a no pressure talk. So I'm not, obviously a pushy salesperson. I don't like to make people work with me that don't want to work with me. But what I'm telling you is that I can help you, and I can help you in probably a much different way than you've ever been helped before. So I want to share with you some of my perspectives about this problem and the people that I've helped get out of this situation. So number one is that you have to break free from this dieter's mindset and not approach the problem in the way that you have in the past, which is relying on your willpower and doing intense dietary restriction, which is not fun, not enjoyable, and forces you to somewhat isolate yourself from friends and family. And there's this overriding fear energy in that you're not going to be able to stick with it and that you could potentially fail. All of that stuff needs to go out of the window. Secondly, this is a healing journey. It's a journey and it's a process. And it's a process that extends beyond 30 days, extends beyond a quick fix or 10-day to a new you crash diet, lose 15 pounds, lose 20 pounds in a month. This is a healing journey. And so what does it mean to be on a healing journey? Being on a healing journey means that you understand that there's a connection to how you feel and think with what has been going on in your behaviors and what's manifesting in your body. And so when you go on a weight loss journey from this perspective, you have to be willing to look at your beliefs and your behaviors and understand that your beliefs about yourself are driving your behaviors. So when you reach perhaps to eat a certain food that you know isn't good for you, or you binge out, or you eat excessively, or you give up, all of those behaviors are motivated by a belief behind the behavior. And so healing holistically, going on a holistic weight loss journey, losing weight consciously, losing weight mindfully, means being willing to look past your behavior into the beliefs that are driving those behaviors. So for example, if you're somebody who perhaps has been damaged by the ravages of chronic dieting, and you believe that you have low willpower and you can't do it, that's a sign of low self-esteem. And so that low self-esteem can impact you. One is just making you feel guilty and making you feel like you've brought this upon yourself. And if you feel that way, then that acts as a block, because then you don't feel like you're worthy of health. And so your behaviors are going to be sabotage like in nature. Another limiting mindset belief that I see in my clients that have been approaching dieting from the sort of dieter's mindset is that the only thing that they have to change is their food. That's the only thing. They have to just change their diet. But there are ways that you can reorganize the homeostasis and balance on your body by including more foods into your diet. Rather than focusing on dietary restriction and cutting things out, you can include and favor more food in your diet that over time will help to repopulate the good bacteria in your gut and support the natural desire to want to eat foods that are healthy for you. But the big thing, we have the physical body and what's going on in your physical body, but then you have the emotional and the mental body as well. And both of those things need to be addressed in order to approach weight loss holistically. And so in my programs, that is what we do. A lot of it is about mindset. So you could go on to Google right now and get any amount of information that you want to about anything, any type of diet. You could probably learn how to do brain surgery if you wanted to on Google. But the thing is that information is not transformation. I'm going to say that again. Information is not transformation. And so when you work with a coach or somebody like me, you're not hiring me to provide you information. You're hiring me to provide you and support you with transformation. And so going on a holistic weight loss journey is going on a journey of transformation, of becoming more in alignment with yourself. You are more than just somebody that needs to lose weight. You're more than just your, physical body. And so the emphasis on who you are, what you want in your life, your ideal life, creating that dream life, and then dealing with the limited beliefs and some of the self-sabotaging behavior that's standing in your way to you becoming your best self is really what needs to be addressed, because your behaviors are directed by your beliefs, and most of those beliefs are not conscious. So again, I'm extending this free consultation to men and women who want to lose weight. So you have to want to lose weight. I have many other offers out there for acid reflux, etc. This free consultation is not for men and women that want to address a digestive issue, that want to do a detox, that are looking for relief from, a psoas issue. This specific consultation is for men and women who want to lose weight and are interested in losing it holistically, mindfully, consciously, who are interested in seeing this as a journey to self-discovery and as a way of healing. And to do that, you need to look at it holistically. So if this says hit you at all, then you take advantage of the free consultation. And I will be posting this video on YouTube as well. But if you catch this video on YouTube, you're not going to be directed to a free consultation with me. You will be directed to get on the wait list for my weight loss program. And then, or I'm sorry, you'll actually be directed, excuse me, you'll be directed to signing up for my free masterclass for my weight loss program. And then that way you'll get into my loop, but it's just that I don't take clients all the time. And right now I'm taking clients. And so once I fill my client load, then I will close the doors and I won't be doing this consultation. So I can't have free consultation available everywhere at all times because I'm not taking clients at all times. So hope that this information aided you on your path. You can leave any questions that you may have below. Otherwise, hope to see you on Zoom in a free consultation. During the free consultation, what's going to happen is I will be doing a lot more listening than I will be talking. I will be asking you questions about your health history and your experience with losing weight. And at the end of about 45 minutes, I'm going to tell you what your status is of your health. You know, what are the contributing factors to your inability to lose weight? Is there something that's going on with your digestion? You know, are you somebody that's tried dietary restrictions and not experienced weight loss? Why is that? Have you been using the wrong diet for your body type? There are many different types of many different types of diets that could work for you. Maybe you've been doing the wrong one. I'm going to give you an evaluation of your digestion and how that may be contributing to things. And I'm going to help you to isolate the specific beliefs and mindset issues that are getting in the way of your unique and particular situation. And at the end of the free consultation, I'm going to give you a free high-level plan of how to approach your weight problem. And if I think that you would be a good fit for my weight loss program, my conscious, holistic weight loss journey program, then of course I'm going to invite you to become a client in that program. And if I don't think that you're a good fit for it, then I'll try to give you a referral to somebody else that can help you. But either way, you'll be getting a free assessment and high-level plan, which of course is of an immense value that people pay for all the time. So thank you so much for your time, your consideration today. I hope that this information aids you on your path, and to see you in a free consultation with me.